Welcome, everyone. We have the Mythic Legion's Graveyard Skeletons. This is a multi-pack that was offered up last year using their all skeleton body. And this is an opportunity for people who don't have any of the previous releases and also want to army build and just have a very quick collection. So going over the packaging's somewhat simple in that there's no slip covers or anything. This is just how it comes in the box. You've got the Graveyard Skeleton name here at the bottom, and you got some spooky stuff going on. It traverses the rest of the packaging. So it kind of is, wrapping around to all the different sizes. The box is pretty long, so it's a little difficult to show this off, but I think you get the idea. On the bottom, we've got a UPC, and on the back, we've got a nice little demonstration of the figures hanging out in a graveyard. I don't think it comes with any diorama pieces, but it would be kind of cool if it came with some of this. This looks pretty cool. And then there is a little bit of a call out to the designers over here. So let's go ahead and get these guys out of the package. So here is the inner package. We do get this cardboard in the back, which I think looks pretty cool actually. It's not the thickest cardboard ever, but I really like this artwork. This is really nice. It does come with a booklet, and this thing is basically like a catalog of their more recent offerings. Some of these have just been released, some of them have not been released yet. So apparently this Legacy of Mythos is coming. I think this is the first time I've seen any reference to that. There is the Green Dragon. More legends, the Cosmic Legends. This is their Obscura. Doesn't look like anything new is here. And I've got some special edition stuff. There's the Mythic Legion's role-playing game and the source book. And we are invited back to the graveyard October 2025. So that's going to be interesting. I wonder what that's about. And so we see the skeletons in the front. We've got a couple alternate heads here. Actually, this is a mask. And then in the back, we have an array of weapons and extra hands and 2 extra feet. I don't know what those extra feet are about. It's going to be interesting. So let's go ahead and get these guys all the way out of the package. So here they are out of the package. And if you've never seen the Mythic Legion skeletons, they're pretty impressive in general. They do have some pretty big, thick limbs. I imagine it's mostly to make them sturdy, so probably not the most anatomically accurate from that point of view as far as, the thickness of the bones. But without knowing, any commentary from the designers, it does basically make these guys, substantial. They can stand, they can hold weapons, they're not going to droop and wilt and stuff like that over time because of gravity and heat and all that stuff. So going over the accessories, we'll talk about the weapons first. So you get 2 swords, so you can recreate a Jason and the Argonauts type battle with them. They also come with shields. You will have to put the shield together, so there's a handle. Very simple, but you got 2 shields that you can give to them. They also have these 2 spears. This is a pretty common weapon for Mythic Legions, and it looks pretty nice with the 2 colors. The silver at the end has got a nice metallic sheen to it. You get these set of feet. They are slightly bigger than the normal feet. So I guess you could make one of these guys kind of like a leader, I guess. I don't know. That might be what they're going for. And then with the heads, you know, they have all 4 have these default heads. You got one pumpkin head from the Headless Horseman, and you've got this other head that is just a little different. Like the head is a little bit more elongated. The teeth are sharp, so maybe this is a vampire. I don't know. No pointed fangs or anything, but the teeth, if you look at them, at least the top, they're quite more pointy. So again, I'm guessing you could build one of these guys up, give him the bigger feet and the more unique head, kind of make him a, you know, leader, soldier, general, whatever. So that's cool. And then you get an array of extra hands. So the hands that they come with, I would say these are, you know, kind of weapon holding hands. They'll be able to hold all the weapons very well. And then you get some pointing hands, some gripping hands that are a little bit more shallow, like maybe for holding a sword. You got some hands that are kind of like reaching out a little bit, but still expressive. A slightly different expressive hand. And that is it. And basically there's 2 sets of these, a left and a right. So you don't have a complete set of hands for all 4, but just like the weapons, basically enough to mix and match and get some variety out of the figures. So you can have them all doing different things. So for articulation, I don't have these guys heated up just yet, but I'm just going to kind of describe the articulation. The head is on a big ball joint. The jaw is movable. The neck doesn't move. This is all one piece. There are disc-hinged shoulders. Elbow actually gets you a little bit above 90, just a teeny bit above 90. You've got disc hinge hips, and as you can see, they're on a swivel on the end, so we should be able to get good articulation there. Single hinge knee, but the sculpt, let's see if I can get this going. It does have a ratchet, and the way that it's designed, I think you can get, yeah, you can get a little bit past 90. And the feet are on a disc hinge, and there is a swivel on the top and the bottom. And again, definitely heat them up before you start manipulating them. These figures have, kind of dense plastic, and if you ever read the little warning sheets that come with them, they basically explain, during shipping, there's a lot of temperature changes on the material, and by the time it gets to you, these joints may have fused, especially the ones that have paint in some areas of them, and heating them up will get them loose and get them primed to be moved and articulated. So always do that, because you can easily break the figures if you don't do that. Oh, and one last thing, there is a ball joint at the top of the torso, so you do get, ab crunch. That's if that's what you want to call it. So let's do some quick comparisons. So this is another troop builder. This was a single one that was released 2024. I forgot when the pre-orders went up for it. Again, this is based off of the existing sculpt. You'll notice that this one's a little bit more brownish in color, probably more realistic as far as bone color would go, where these guys have more of a stone color, if that's what you want to call it. I think it's more so replicating like, black and white TV, but we'll just say for in-world purposes, this is more of a, stone kind of color. So there's that guy. And then here is the Froosh skeleton. He is quite thin and spindly. More accurate, I guess, from a proportion point of view. But this would definitely be like a human that might be Marvel Legends scale. And these are definitely Legions scale, which are bigger, bulkier, and so on. So all in all, a great release. If you need a bunch of skeletons, this is probably the best way to build them out. We got a lot of spooky themed stuff from 4 Horsemen and Mythic Legions. We got Krampus, we got the Headless Horseman, we got the Ghost of Christmas Past or Present, can't remember which one that was. We got Jacob Marley, so we've got this nice little collection of spooky things going on. It'd be nice, along with vampires. We do have quite a few vampires and witches and stuff like that. It would be nice if we got some Mythic Legions werewolves. I would really like that. I know we got a lot of werewolves last year. Probably got more werewolves coming in 2025, but we do not have a Mythic Legions werewolf. I think that's a shame. So Mythic Legions team, if you're out there listening, please work on that. Not just a human with a wolf head, but like full wolf animal body that you can put things on top of if you want to, or have it completely regular werewolf if you want. So let me know what you think in the comments. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe, and tune into more videos coming up. Thank you.